Hello and welcome to How to Automotive. Today I'm excited to show off my brand new toolbox that I got from Cornwell Tools. It's the Platinum Series, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so as you guys know, I wasn't a big fan of buying the big toolboxes. I had all the roll carts. I actually had 5 roll carts at one time, or actually 6 roll carts at one time. So what I used to do is you know, money wasn't always flowing for me, and money was tight because I had, you know, children and live in Southern California. So, and also had, I went through cancer treatment, and you know, that comes with big hefty bills. And so, what I would do is I would just buy a roll cart, and I would fill the roll cart up, and then as that got filled up, I'd just buy another roll cart instead of buying a big massive box. I never had the funds to buy the big box all at one time. And now I'm at a point where things are a lot better for me. I'm able to pick up a lot more tools, and I picked up this brand new toolbox. So I'm gonna walk you through it and kind of show you guys the type of tools that I use on a day-to-day basis.
So I actually got rid of some of the smaller roll carts or service carts and kept a couple of the larger carts, and I'm gonna walk you through those because the majority of my service tools are in these carts.
So this is my roll cart here. So on the back wall here are my most commonly used sockets. So I put them on the VIM magnetic socket rails here. It helps keep everything nice and organized. These things are really strong magnets. So you can actually close the lid and all the sockets will stay vertical. You know, they won't fall off. It's pretty cool. And over here I got all my pry bars set up here. I got my my Milwaukee tire inflator here. M12 tire inflator here is pretty cool. I got my most commonly used screwdrivers here and my nut driver here that I use on BMWs and stuff like that, hose clamps like that. I got my my hood prop tools there. In drawer 1 here, this is my wrench drawer here. These are my most commonly used wrenches that I use on a day-to-day basis. Then my most common sockets that I use. These are a set by VIM Tools here. In the drawer here is where I keep all my extensions, ratchets, those sort of things, torque wrenches that I use on a day-to-day basis, my 1/2-inch one back there in the back. Next drawer here is just kind of my my drawer where I keep like different things like Loctite and thread locker and some of my most common punches, some of my most used plier tools. I got my clip tools there for removing those panel clips and stuff. This one here is the oil change service drawer here. So these are all different different cup style oil filter stuff, and these are the same thing. One's Asian, one's for European vehicles. Service. Here are my my power tools here. So we got the 1/2-inch stubby, the 3/8 stubby. This is the M18 original 3/8 impact gun here. Here's the mid-torque 1/2-inch, the mid-torque 3/8, 1/4-inch M12, and the 3/8 M12 with the stubby 1/4-inch impact. Flashlight, and somewhere in there, oh, there's the hex head. So these are my workhorse. These are what I use on a day-to-day basis. I don't use much air tools anymore. Here are some more of the commonly used tools, my mechanic's ears, my brake caliper tools, some mirrors, impact screwdriver, a couple hammers, hood prop tool down here in the bottom. And at the very bottom are the rest of my air tools. So I got my high torque impact, my impact hammer, my hammer drill, the M12 rivet gun here, some grinders, all my common impact bits, die grinder, and my original Milwaukee cordless ratchet here. Pretty much retired it. I don't really use it much anymore. That was one of my favorites when I first got it. So one of my big plans is to take my diagnostic drawer here. It drives me crazy having all the wires and everything stacked on top of each other. Every time I try to use this stuff and get it out, it's just like a big pain in the butt. This lives inside there, but I was charging it. So what I want to do is So I got this second roll cart here, and I want to get this all cleaned out, and I want to basically take all this stuff and lay it out in these drawers where I can use it, where I can find it. So one drawer will be maybe just for the lab scope here, and then another drawer maybe for the my second lab scope here. You know, just lay it all out. So in here is all kinds of different testers and stuff like that, relay testers and fuse testers and all kinds of stuff in here. Amp, we got amp gauges and all that stuff's in this drawer. So I would like to put it in this roll cart here that I'm not really using yet. So, and lay everything out perfect and make it what a diagnostic cart, you know, from designated just for the diagnostic stuff. So that's the plans with this cart here. Right now is just kind of a catch-all, so everything's just kind of thrown in here. It's helping me organize when I was moving into my box. So now I have 2 roll carts, and then I have the main box here. And then to make me mobile, what I use is this little service cart here that I roll around from car to car, and that's the one that helps me stay mobile and nimble. So this drawer here is basically it's gonna be my personal drawer here. I got a few parts in here for my own car here, and so this may move around or whatever. This is just kind of where I throw my keys and stuff and some personal items. This drawer here is the power drawer. This is where I keep all my chargers for my impacts, and my scan tool here is this thing is not the best as far as battery life. You almost have to always leave it on a charger, or else when you go to grab it, it's always dead. So I just leave it in here on the charger. That way it's also secure in the box. Got the hammer drawer. You know, these aren't the ones I use on a day-to-day basis. Another thing I love about this toolbox is if you see how I can pull the drawers fully out till they're fully extended. Down here is my most of my cases and stuff. So I got my smoke machine here that I use all the time. This is made by Redline, and this is the case for all the adapters. Here's a compression tester. These are actual scan tools here that are that I use from time to time. They're more like code reader type stuff. Here is a engine setup kit, so you can set engines up to top dead center is what this one is. This here is a universal adapters for pressure testing cooling systems kit here. This is my easy intake from Redline to help seal off intake manifolds, so you can use it with your smoke machine here. This is a ball joint press. This here is my OTC transmission fill kit, and this here is my it's a trailer tester, so you could test trailer lights and stuff like that, and brakes and everything without the vehicle. You don't need the vehicle. You can just use it with this. You just put a battery in here, and it emulates the vehicle. Pretty cool. Down here in the bottom, we got some pullers and stuff like that. This here is a snap ring plier set here. This kit here is a headlight polishing kit here, or just a polishing kit. You can use it for aluminum, wheels, whatever. It's just a polishing kit. This is this here is a seal installer kit here. We got a fan clutch tool, and this here is like the master quick connect set that you use for AC lines and stuff like that. Fuel pressure tester here, and then you got your seal drivers here, bearing race driver tool, and I had a feeling that was going to do that, and a Dremel tool. So this drawer here is the sandpaper and all the different grinding and those type of tools up there. We got sanding blocks, we got welding gloves. We got all of my soldering stuff here. So we got an electric soldering gun here. We got the propane operated soldering gun, butane torches. These are all accessories for butane torches. more accessories and solder. And you got cases here. That's what's in those type of drawers. This drawer here is my kind of my brake tool drawer. It has my slide hammers. It has all kinds of stuff in here. This is just kind of that drawer where your miscellaneous tools, pickle forks for axles, pullers here, alignment tools, battery tools, tubing cutters. Over here in the corner is the brake or serpentine belt tools, brake caliper tools. This is the drawer. This is where you got the taps and dies and drill bits and die grinding bits and files, stuff like that. This is the plier drawer. I love it. This is the first time I've ever been able to lay out all my pliers where I can get to them and find them nice and easy. I got all my vice grip pliers over there on the back side, all my wire stripper ones over there, some of the needle nose over here, clip pliers here, regular pliers, CV boot axle pliers, and then you got your pipe wrenches and stuff, and your hose clamp pliers and different needle nose pliers, and you know, all the pliers you need to do to fix cars. This is the screwdriver drawer here. So I got my picks here. These are my VIM door panel tools. These are radio tools, more pick tools, scrapers, and door panel tools. Over here is Torx drivers, different, my most commonly used screwdrivers here, and the impact screwdriver case here. The impact screwdrivers in my cart. Then you got this wrench drawer here. So this is these are kind of a specialty wrenches here for serpentine belts and different stuff like that. We got your ratcheting wrenches here. These are Milwaukee's. These are really cool. Line wrenches and metrics, thin wrenches here. You got ratcheting wrenches here, metric. These are torque wrenches. These are shorty wrenches, and then you got your standard wrenches over there, and then another set of metric from 24 to 7 millimeter snap-on set over there. And in the top drawers, this is supposed to be the socket drawer. This is the one I'm still working on. So what I'm doing is I'm going to buy a whole bunch more of these VIM socket, magnetic socket trays, and I'm going to get all my sockets out of the trays, out of the cases, and I'm going to fill in everything with magnetic socket holders. So I'm going to invest quite a bit of money. You can see I started one here. So these are some of the sockets for studs and stuff like that, and just different ones. I got a whole bunch of sockets. There's over here in the benches, there's more sockets and stuff that I need to go through. This is all stuff I need to go through and clean up. So I hope you guys like my brand new toolbox. I update it all the time. I'm getting tools in all the time nowadays. So make sure you're following back and subscribe to the channel. I'm Brian Eslick from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Encourage you to subscribe. Invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching.